Last year we spent a lot of time explaining the Mishnah at the end of Sota. The Mishnah at the very end of Sota, Daf Mem Tes, speaks about 19 phenomena that will exist before Mashiach comes. And we spent a long time going through the Mishnah, explaining each one. I'd like to revisit that Mishnah, just one of the 19 things, which is Chochma Sofrim Tisrach. Chochma Sofrim Tisrach. Chazal tell us that before Mashiach comes, we'll have a situation of Chochma Sofrim Tisrach, which literally means the Chochma of Sofrim or Talmidei Chachamim, will be Tisrach. So, we have to understand three things. What is Chochma of Sofrim, and what does it mean to Tisrach? But before that, I think there's an important Akdama. I found the Zohar. The Zohar is in Bamidbar, Naso. And the Zohar says like this. Basically, I'm reading the translation of the Sulam. He says like this. Right. The Torah will become Nischalo v'nasa chalola. Now, the Lashon Chilo means to void something of its kedusha. It's called chal, but it also means to take the life out of it. He says, Kinelam ha-panimius shaba. The panimius of Torah will be removed. V'lo nisharak chitzonius. We'll only have chitzonius at Torah. Right? And that will make it like, and that will be done by the Erev Rav, and that will make it like a meis masriach. Kolomar, shemisrachim mit pnimis at-Torah, kamo shemisrachim misirchan. Just like when something stinks, when there's an odor, people walk away. So the Torah is going to become like that. And that's what it means, Chochma Sofrim Tisrach. Right? The Torah is the Erev Rav is going to take the Torah and pull the life away from it, and pull the Kedusha away from it, until it's going to be almost lifeless, and then it's going to be a Sirchan. That's going to be Sirchan. Right? And L'maisa, we know, we spoke about that last year, that before the Gula comes, there has to be a situation where there's complete destruction. The Maharal says that. The Maharal says before any binyan happens, there has to be a stira. Right? We learned in Masechet Shabbos, one of the malachas is Sosra Almanas Livnos. Before you can lay down a new building, you need to have a stira. Right? And those 19 phenomena that are ascribed in the Mishnah, that's the stira. And one of the stiras is the Erev Rav is going to come and take the Torah and pull any kedusha out of it, pull any kedusha out from Kollel Yisrael, right? And that's really what we're experiencing now. What happened the past couple of weeks in Kollel Yisrael it was the beginning, yeah, or maybe the middle or the end. Who knows where we're holding right now? But we have to be ready for a situation where there's going to be almost a complete chilul of the Torah, right? Kedushas of Torah. Chazal say that's going to happen. Yeah, Chochma Sofrim Tisrach, right? It'll get to the point where, at least in the eyes of the world, the Torah will be something putrid and without life and be nischalo, right? So we'll speak about this more. Hashem.